Good morning, everyone. He did it, Dan. You didn't give him the jazz hands. He just one jazz hand. Good morning, everyone. Matt and Dan here with Coffee and Questions, where we are going to take some time to answer your live stream questions. I hope you're all having a wonderful Monday. Good afternoon, if it's afternoon where you are. Good evening, whatever it is. I hope
Hello,
your Monday was
everyone.
good.
I'm
Yep.
I'm feeling good right now. I told
Did we?
Matt, in case for people who have no idea what I'm doing, I've noticed like uploading these to YouTube or whatever afterwards, watching back when we go live immediately, I go every time. So I was like, I'm gonna do something
It's like
different. I don't know what
it's
I'm
like you're
going
a
to
magician
do,
revealing your trick. Like, ta-da! It
and
worked.
like I tapped the button to do the multi-view to put us both up on screen. I was getting ready to go like this. I'm like, stop, just start waving.
Stop it. Oh man.
Welcome,
Nick wants to
everybody.
know. Nick wants to know if we got the same haircut. Yep. We did. We had our stylist. I said, give me the Dan, and he said, give me the Matt, and here we are. No, I don't know. Well, I think normally we wear
Hey,
hats.
can we just like Matt was wondering, he's like, should I put I think I need to put on a hat. I'm like, we look good. Doesn't like Matt doesn't need a hat right now, right? Right, folks? I mean, I don't think he
know.
does because I think my hair looks good. And if Nick's over here saying we have the same haircut. Oh man.
I think it's maybe you're noticing the hair because we both usually wear hats.
Yeah,
I feel like
maybe
most
that's it.
weeks we do.
We aren't a hat gang
It's
today though,
early.
for sure.
I feel like it's early Monday. Like you just kind of like, I don't know. I don't do a lot before this, and then next thing you know, like it's time to live stream. I'm like, oh, my hair, and then I'll just like throw a hat on. But today we're good. Hey, if you're just joining us, we would love to not only talk about our hair, but to answer your questions.
That's what we're here for.
So if you have a live stream question, please drop it in the comments, and Dan and I will answer it to the best of our abilities.
Good morning, everybody. I see Ewan here saying more. It's not morning for you, is it, Ewan? I feel like it's got to be afternoon. So we'll say good afternoon as well. He's across the pond over there. So yeah, thanks for joining us, everybody. Like we said, here to give you guys some updates, just answer your questions. So make sure to get those in the comments, and we will answer as many as we possibly can.
Yep. And speaking of updates, we want to give you a small update about 7.0, the update coming here. We're not going to give you a real update. We're just going to tell you, be on the lookout, like very soon. How about that? Like sooner than later.
Here's the question from Phil. When can I cancel my Restream account? Hey, listen, guys. I've been with Switcher since the beginning, and one of the things I'm most proud of about Switcher Studio is when we put out an update or a new feature or something, we make sure we test the crud out of it to make sure it is as solid as possible. Of course, we might miss some things along the way, and we're always really quick to fix those when they come out. So we're squashing a few last minute bugs, and then we're hoping to get that out to you as soon as possible. So,
and some of you were able to test it as well, and we thank you for that, like you helping us find those bugs. So
for real,
yeah, super soon. We'll just say super soon. Phil, just get your finger ready over that cancel button, okay? For
even saying will multi-streaming update go live this week? Like we said, hopefully, maybe as soon as we know, we'll let you guys know. So make sure to stay tuned to our social channels, and we'll get you that info for sure.
Yep. And I will also say, if you're not a part of our Discord, you should join. We're going to be doing a giveaway this week. The plan was to do it last week, but I was sick, so we're going to do it this week. And we're going to start that today. We're going to be giving away a month subscription to Switcher Studio. So if you are watching and you don't have a subscription, this is your chance to get one. And I will drop the link in the chat here as soon as I can find it. Dan, any other questions?
I see some coming through in the comments here. We can go through.
Yeah, go for it while I grab this link here.
Yeah, you're getting the Discord link. Love it.
Yeah.
I'm just seeing this now. I just learned that you can use the number keys to push shots to preview. Is there a key to push the preview to live? I don't believe so. I think what it's going to do is if you have the preview window enabled, it's going to push whatever. If nothing's in the preview window, it's going to push it to the preview window, I would assume. And I think maybe enter. Someone on the Switcher team, I think, is in here. Nick probably knows if Nick's still around and can give you a little more information on that. But yeah, that is a cool feature. If you check out the Made with Switcher live stream we did with Rachel Green last Friday, she talks a lot about that and her process for it. Sorry, I can't give you a super definitive answer on that one, but yeah, I think it goes to the preview window and then you'd push it again. Or you have to push the tap to go live,
Yeah,
or
I'm
it's a
not sure.
space bar or the enter button. One of those ones sends it live, I think.
I saw her doing that, and I was like, man, that is brilliant. That was so great. If you
I've got a
haven't,
Bluetooth keyboard here. Should I? We'll
if you all
play
didn't get a
around with it
chance to
later.
see that,
If we have time at the end, we'll mess around a little bit.
well, yeah, you'll probably like cut the live stream, but we'll mess around with it. Yeah, if you haven't had a chance to see Rachel and Asia, they had a live stream this last Friday. It was so good. She is. You can see why she is a live streaming personality. Like she just draws you in like great and super great just tips. So you all should check that out. Nick says that we can talk about the new release as much as we want. We just need to mute our mics. So
okay.
There you go. I dropped the link for the Discord in the chat. Please join that. We're doing that giveaway this week. I'm going to start it here basically right after this live stream. So if you're not already a part of that, you should join.
Definitely want to check that. Any news on 4K, the ISO recording? This is still an Apple bug that we can't really get around. So it was really breaking Switcher for people. So we had to remove it just to keep the integrity of Switcher intact. So I'm going to say, any news on 4K? Sorry, no update right now, unfortunately.
Yep, nothing yet. Hopefully we'll know something sooner than later, but we haven't heard anything. So there you go.
Yeah, I see a lot of questions like talking about the price and a brief summary. As soon as the 7.0 release is live, we'll be doing a live stream, so you guys will get all that information. We'll put stuff out on the blog and whatnot. Of course, the multi-streaming. Sorry, I'm trying to remember how are you saying it. Multi-streaming is one of the big ones. There's some other cool dashboard features like where you're going to be able to see your live streams a lot better that you've done. So a lot of cool stuff going on. I'm really excited about it.
Yep, the multicasting will be the big thing. So yep. And like Dan said, he and I will be doing a live stream just after it releases to just kind of give you a whole rundown of all the new features. So be on the lookout for that. And I'll make sure to let you all know as soon as possible when that's going to be. So.
I'll mention too, I know everyone's really excited about 7.0 and I am too. And I will mention that we will be doing a live stream on this main page once 7.0 is released to talk about all the features and whatnot. And then Matt and we will be live in the Switcher Studio Enthusiast group. Right. So if you're not in that group on Facebook, you can join that. And we'll go through the more mechanical side of things and show you how to set all this stuff up, show you how it looks inside of Switcher Studio, and do a little bit more of a deep dive on it. So make sure you're checking out for both those spots. Michael, glad you're enjoying Switcher Studio.
Yeah. Okay, I see a question here from.
Here we go.
Austin.
Really quick. Rob has confirmed for me. Enter takes it to the live side. Sweet. That is what I thought.
There you go. Great.
Appreciate you. So this is talking about the Bluetooth keyboards. Send it to the preview window with the 1 through 9, and then you can tap enter, and that's going to send you live.
Thanks, Rob. Appreciate that. Awesome. There is a question here from Austin. Is there a way to get the scoreboard to pop up when shooting with an iPhone horizontally? I seem to only be able to do it when it's vertical.
Yeah, that's just there's not enough real estate on the vertical iPhone user interface to get that up there. So you really can't use the scoreboard like that. Now, in theory, what you can do is put the phone vertically, put the scoreboard up. You're not going to be able to edit afterwards and then go back horizontal, and it's going to be on screen. But of course, you're going to be stuck with that. So I would just use the phone vertically. You're still going to be using you can still shoot in 16:9 video. We're just going to crop it down to make it look really good. So yeah, don't be worried about having your phone be vertical. That's what I recommend doing for you. I think you get it looks cleaner. It's just a little bit better interface. So yeah, iPhone horizontally. You have to have a remote camera and then use the main device vertically.
Sweet. Cool. I see a question here from Phil. There are no dumb questions. He says, I stream in 720, but I want to record in 1080. What am I doing?
All right. I
wrong?
know we got Katie out here monitoring the comments. Katie, find Phil here a director mode link. Phil, if you go to support.switcherstudio.com or our website and you search director mode, even if you go onto YouTube and search Switcher Studio director mode, it'll come up. And that's going to do exactly what you want. It allows you to stream at a lower quality, but record in a higher quality. Now you can't use the built-in mic or built-in camera on your main device running Switcher, but we basically create a log of all of the cuts you make, when you switch camera angles, when you add graphics, all of those things, and we're triggering a remote recording on all your connected devices. So afterwards, we take those 1080p recordings, transform to the main iPad, and then recompile that video. It doesn't take too long. It's a super cool option. You can find it in the Outputs tab in Switcher Studio if you scroll down. I think that's a great question.
Yep. Not a dumb question, that's for sure. Cool. Yeah, we are very excited about 7.0. Just I wish we could say more, but we're like,
I know.
I'm honestly afraid I'm going to say something I shouldn't. I'm just trying to be like, soon. It's coming soon.
Yeah, soon. Soon, guys. I promise you.
Yeah, very soon. All right. Here's a question from Philip. He says, I'm green, so overlook me if I'm asking old questions. And this is what we're doing this for, like being able to answer your questions. So really we'll answer anything. If I'm using 3 iPhones for view, angles, shots, etc., how do I connect a mixer to only use microphones, not the iPhone audio?
Okay, no, this is it's funny because this is how Switcher works by default. So normally you get people wanting to use the remote camera's audio, but when you create a Switcher Studio live stream or recording, only the stuff that's being sent to the main iPad or the main device that's acting as a switcher, that's the audio that's going to be recorded and going to be sent out as part of the live video. So what you'll do is you'll set up your mixer, your audio mixer, and then run a line out of that into the main iPad running Switcher, and that's your audio is going to be all set up. You don't have to worry about muting your other mics because we're not bringing those in as part of the Switcher production.
Sweet. Good question.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. When editing for some live streamers here.
Okay,
when
I see those,
on-screen graphics, they disappear. Why can't the edited graphics lower third remain on?
I think that's just a way things are set up in Switcher. You could duplicate it and then edit that second one and then swap them out quickly is probably what I would do if you wanted to keep it up. Or just take the graphic down for a few seconds, edit it, and then change it up again. I think it's kind of how we have them transition in and out. You couldn't just update the text there, but it is a good question.
It says Switcher Studio 7.0 needs a cool logo like Switcher Studio 007.0. Yeah, it definitely is. We'll be fine. No one's going to sue us. It'll be fine.
Yeah, no problems there at all.
Oh, man. Cool. Yeah, if you all are just joining us, please drop your questions in the comments. Dan and I do this every Monday, and we alternate between here on our main page, and then we also do the other one in our community over in the enthusiast group. So if you want to be a part of that, you can join. And I would drop a link, but just give me a second and I can do it.
Well, that's why we have Katie there. You can just tell Katie to do these things.
Yeah, I know.
Well, while you're doing that, I'll talk to Bert saying he has an audio issue. It looks like the audio and video are out of sync. If you're recording in Switcher, check that recording in Switcher to see if it's out of sync there. It should be fine. If not, it was probably somewhere along the lines of the encoding. So where you're sending the video to could have had an issue.
Mhm.
Most notably Facebook, I think. I want to double check if you are doing this and it's running to Facebook, you might want to send us an email at support@switcherstudio.com. I want to see if I can find a lower third. I'm sure I have that I can put that up.
It's there somewhere.
It's support@switcherstudio.com is their email address to us. But I think there was something where Jared or Jordan on our team was putting together. They saw a couple of these issues. So yeah, would want to take a look there for sure.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Let's see here. Things are jumping. Okay. Pavel says chroma key feature when?
Not right now.
Not right now.
Still, yeah, still something. We've got the feature request stuff going on. Matt, if you want to talk to that a little bit, I know you're involved with putting that out, but
we just made a new way to submit your feature requests. That way they're organized better. We're going through them very often, kind of ranking them, scoring them, trying to figure out what would be the easiest to do for you all. That will make the biggest impact. What will be the, more difficult, but still make a giant impact. So I'm going to drop the link to it in the chat here. And if you have a feature request, you can also send it there. I hope that's it. Yeah. Cool.
I see Leanne here saying, can photos be added after recording is ended? Not part of the live video. You could of course go into an editor and upload those. You can do a couple in the clips option if you're creating a clip, or something else I've seen people do is create some more of those lower thirds and videos and photos that they might want to add in. And what they do is they'll bring that video that they created in Switcher back into Switcher Studio as a source and play that as a video source, and then add those extra lower thirds and things in it and do a new recording. And then you kind of are editing it while you're live, which I think is a really cool use case and something you could do.
Sweet. Cool. Great questions, everyone. Please keep them coming. We do this for you all. We want to help you make better live streams. So like I said before, there's no bad questions. There's no dumb questions. Like, we want to answer it. Like, if you're thinking it and you don't know, chances are someone else is probably thinking and wondering and doesn't know either. So it'd be helpful to more than just you. So awesome.
Yeah, I saw when we were able to pan the video, we can zoom in, but it definitely we have an integration with the DJI Osmo Mobile. So you can put your iPhone into a gimbal and use the pan and tilt on that, and then you have the zoom in switcher. Is something
I would love to get a gimbal. Just hasn't happened. They're dang great.
Hey, I see people saying a couple video interruptions. Yeah, I appreciate you guys pointing that out. I'll check it. It looks fine on our side. On my end.
I haven't had any issues here either. So.
Yeah, but good. Could be Facebook just having to deal with a whole lot of video on Monday morning or something. So
here's another one from Philip. Last one for me, I think. Where or what holds my video and audio? My stuff or your server? Just under Ed's comment you just saw there.
So I saw a math question from Chris as I was going through. It's like the square root of 49. I'm pretty sure it's 7, right?
Yeah, a couple of.
Am I crazy? Isn't it 7? Isn't the square root just like what times itself equals this number?
Yeah.
So it's 7 times 7.
Just super pumped about 7.0.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Right over my head.
I followed.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so just a couple above that, you can see Philip's comment.
Okay, Philip, there it is.
There you go. Where or what holds my video and audio, my stuff or your server?
So right now, it'll be recorded onto the main iPad that you're using, running Switcher Studio from, is where that video will be recorded. And then if you're live streaming, it'll be saved there as well. And there could be a new feature coming that allows you to save some videos to the Switcher dashboard.
You just, yeah, maybe be on the lookout for it or
That could be
something.
coming at some point.
And we'll definitely talk more about that soon or then later. Yeah, good question. Cool. Let's see here. Try not to miss any. Is there, okay, here's one from Rick. Is there any way to set the default font for text?
You can do the brand profile stuff. I don't know
That's
if
what I was thinking.
the
Yeah,
font's not an option in there though.
that's a
Um,
really good
I
one.
don't think I'm sorry. I must be lost. I don't see this one on here. Oh, there it is. Got it. I always like to have these
You all are
questions
channel.
up
I
on
love
screen.
that.
That's a great idea. I don't think it is right now. Like we just did the brand profile stuff. Maybe that's something we could add to the brand profile. Like, hey, which font do you want to use by default? I think is a really interesting idea.
Yep,
So
that's good.
follow that link that Matt shared earlier to your feature requests.
And if you just joined and you don't see it, then let me know and I can post it again for sure.
Or if someone's watching this, I think Katie, if you could pin that, maybe that could be helpful too.
Oh, well, I won't do it because she's watching. So awesome. Great questions, everyone. We have about 10-ish minutes left. So
I'm gonna just mention, we talked about this. Leanne was saying, is there a link I can follow for that photo add/edit option? Check out clips. That's one way that you can get like a photo in and do some stuff with it. This is more of a workaround. I'll make a video on this and I'll upload this soon. So check out the YouTube channels. It's youtube.com/switcherstudio. And yeah, I'll try and make a video about this so we can show you guys what we're talking about.
Awesome.
But yeah, so basically what I'm doing is I'm just creating a video in Switcher, and then here, I guess I can kind of show it here. Let me get rid of some stuff here. In Switcher, if you go to the plus icon and video, you have this option for my recording. So this is everything that was saved to Switcher. So if we come in here, I can here's that one I was doing of the guitar, and you can bring this in as a clip. So there it is down there. And so you start a new recording and you play this clip and you just put your graphics on top of that. Is kind of how it is. I'll make a video outlining that because I think it is a cool workflow that I've seen people use.
Cool. Great questions. Okay, here's one from Sean. I've seen different Facebook question area that you show. Can you change style of the pop-up?
No. Like on this live stream, it's been different. I've only used this one. It's only been the same. It might look a little bit different depending on where you're streaming to, if it's YouTube versus Facebook. And I think like if you're shooting in vertical video, the comment, you'll see more of the comment. So it'll take up a little bit more of the screen.
It's possible that our overlays here have changed the way it looks, but yeah, it's still the same. Good question. Miguel is asking to explain the gimbal a little bit more and how it works.
Sure. Yeah, that might be another one. If Katie, if you can share this, how to do the gimbal. It's another. So gimbal is just like it helps you get a more steady shot. And DJI is one of the makers of these, and they have one version that allows you to plug an iPhone into it. So you can use that to get smooth shots, but it also has an SDK that we're able to plug into that allows you to, when you have that camera source selected in Switcher, you can use your finger and you can swipe across the screen and move up and down. So you can pan and tilt it, and then in Switcher you also have the zoom.
Nice. All right, here's one from Steve. How are you guys streaming right now? It's not Zoom. Are you using
This is remote guest?
Yeah, remote guest. So there it is.
I'm glad. Yeah, so Zoom does do a much smaller compressed video. I think it might be 480p, maybe 360. This is 720. So my camera is actually 1080p since I am here and I'm using a camera right here built in. But yeah, Matt is connected via the remote guest, and his is coming in, and it's a 720p stream, and that's probably why it looks a little bit better.
Yep. Good question, and thanks for noticing. Awesome. Just have time for a few more questions here. Let's see here.
iOS only, yep. Philip. You can use a Mac Mini with Switcher Cast to bring its screen into Switcher, but for the main switching and setting up, it has to be an iPhone or an iPad, iOS devices. Cool.
I see a quick one here. Caesar says, do something in Spanish. When 7.0 releases soon, we will be having a Spanish-speaking live stream for it. So we will be doing that.
Ernesto will be on to do it.
Yeah, I don't speak Spanish, sadly. So
I'm working on my Spanish. Pero mi español es muy malo.
I took French in high school and college, and I don't remember any of it. It's like one of those things you don't use it, so you lose it. I can tell you to open your books. I can ask you to close the door. That's about it. Yeah, so be on the lookout for that. Cool. You see any more here, Dan? Do we have time for?
Well, yeah, we got a couple more minutes. Just going through, guys, reading through all these comments. Again, yeah, we'll just take a moment here to, thank everyone for watching as well, and, stay tuned for that 7.0 update that we're hoping to get to you guys soon. All of our social channels, it's Switcher Studio here on Facebook, and then where you're watching it. You can get some more. If you're new, check out the Switcher Studio 101 Facebook group. It's a great place to get started. Switcher Studio Enthusiasts, if you're more technical, is another good spot to get some information. We'll do live streams in both of those places, and then our YouTube channel for tutorials. We also have the switcherstudio.com/blog is a great place to get some resources as well. But just make sure to check out on all that stuff. Cool. I'm going through quickly. Again, sorry for the Spanish speakers out there. We'll get Ernesto in here to do a live stream with you all soon, and I'll keep working on it. Hopefully, I can join Ernesto in some of these in the future as well. And I do see a whole bunch of feature request type things. Yep. So
there's a pinned post there. You can use that for your feature requests. So if you're hoping to add it, that will add it to the app, and you're wondering if it's going to happen, just do the feature request. So we have it logged. If you put it here, it's going to get lost. So we don't often go back and watch these videos. So
yeah, I think that's most of the big questions here. Again, if you are watching and we didn't get to your question this time, keep those, put it in the comments. We'll go back and we'll answer those in the comments and keep up with you all. And if you're watching this on YouTube, thanks for checking out the YouTube channel. Go ahead and subscribe there, and we'll be keeping up on those YouTube comments as well. And if you want to catch us live, it's 9:30 Monday mornings on usually the main Facebook page.
9:30 a.m. Eastern time. Eastern. Yeah. So
you're the guy who takes us out, Matt. I'm gonna start our outro music, and I'll let you take it away.
Yeah, everyone, thank you so much for hanging out with us, for your questions. Join us next week. We'll be in the enthusiast group answering your questions. Be on the lookout for 7.0 release soon, and we'll have a live stream to go along with that as well. Dan, thanks for your knowledge today. I appreciate it, and thanks for answering all those questions. And we will see you all later on.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care.